What is up, humans of the cardboard? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we've got new Sunvine support, Sunavalon support, Sunseed support, whatever you want to call it. It's a Sunvine Spiller Trap though, which I think is actually, don't those cards, do they search Sun? They are Sunvine, right? Sunvine crossbreed. Okay, just making sure. Anyway, this card is incredible. I gave it a quick read. When usually we get one card revealed, I'm like, I'm not just going to review a card just because it's out. It needs to be worth it. This card is completely worth it. This card is crazy, okay? Sunvine Sowing. It's a normal spell card. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. The first effect revealed, it has two, or the first effect here says, I'm move my face up there real quick. Special summon one Sunseed monster from your deck. And if you do, take 1,000 damage. If you do not control a Sunavalon Link monster, you can only special summon Sunseed Genius Lochi with this effect. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except for plants. And the second effect, if a plant link monster you control would be destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can banish this card from grave instead. Whoo! Listen, guys, listen. This card's crazy. This card is so crazy. I mean, it's emergency teleport for any Sunseed monster. If you already have a link on the field, you can summon something other than Lochi. I like calling him Lochi. And it's just Baylinks in grave for any plant link. Oh my goodness, this card is so crazy. This card makes me feel so good about like Sunavalon. Like, I don't even care if all you're ending on is just like the trap, which just like, I think it's like a blanket, negate all like face up monsters. It might negate all face up cards on your opponent controls while you control a link for Sunavalon with like a Bengal Lancer. If that's all you end on, I think I'm cool with that. If you're gonna have like protection engrave and you have the recursion effect of Bengal Lancer, even if they out him, he's just coming back. I personally don't like to use him where like I'm linking him off my turn one to then revive him, because the next time he leaves the field, he's banished. I'd rather just summon him hard, and if my opponent can't out him without sending him to grave, he's just going to come back as like a really strong like follow-up play. So I really like this card. This card is amazing. I love that it doesn't have a stipulation of like you have to be in a certain board state to be able to activate this. Sometimes it's no monsters on the field, which means you can only activate it like at the very beginning of your play instead of later on. This card, you could already have full combo in hand, but now this just lets you play through Gamma, you know, Nibiru even potentially, right? You could just get Nibiru'd and then activate this and special summon a Lochi or actually what's better is the other one, Shadow, because then it reborns a Lochi that, assuming you already had the ability to go combo, you just reborn that. This card is crazy. I really like it. This is an automatic 3 of, and it's a Sunvine spell, which means it's searchable off of the link 1. Crazy. I can't believe, wow, man. And there were already combos that had like, there were already certain like combos for this deck where like, it was just like Lochi plus either, what's it called? The Blackwing Zephyros the Elite, or what is it? Trick Clown was like full combo, and like that's because they burned you while getting an extra body on field. Well, this does both. It burns you and gets you a body on field, and it's just searchable off of just like making the link 1. I'm almost positive this will give us now a like true 1-card combo with just Lochi. Which is so crazy, but obviously that needs to be tested out a little bit more because this just got revealed. So insane. But looking at some of the other targets just in case, right? Because this says summon any Sunseed monster, assuming you have a Sunavalon link. So if you have a Sunavalon link, obviously Lochi is like what you're summoning earlier in the duel. But if you have a Sunavalon link, you can summon Sunseed Shadow. This one's the best one outside of Lochi, just because Lochi is needed just for the deck to function. It says if you control a plant, normal monster, special summon this from the hand, whatever. Real quick, you can banish this card from graveyard, then target one link 2 or lower Sunavalon or Sunvine monster you control, and special summon one monster with the same name from your extra deck, but negate its effects. Also, you cannot special summon for this turn, except for plants, whatever, locks into plants, not a big deal. It pretty much just lets you cheat out any link 2, another link 2 or lower Sunavalon or Sunvine monster, which is really cool. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought this reborn Lochi, but I was definitely mistaken there. My fault there. The other one is Twin. There's also, what is it, Maiden? She's more like a hand trap than anything. You're not usually going to be wanting to summon her, but Twin is also interesting because if she's normal summoned or special summoned while you control a Sunavalon link, you can target a level 4 lower plant engrave, normal monster engrave, and special summon it. That's what I was thinking of, this one. So this one's actually becomes much better in the deck because you have much easier access to it. You may even only play it as a one of just because you can turbo it out with this card just by searching off the Link 1's effect. Then you can also banish this card engrave and a Link monster you control if you have 2 or more plant Link monsters with the same name as each other in the grave and summon one of them. That's a little bit more particular, but unless there's a combo that like specifically wants to utilize that effect, that's more niche, very specific situations that'll come up. But still, I still think this is a pretty good target just to reborn Lochi if you've already started your combo going through him, or Shadow to just, summon him and then use his effect engrave later on to cheat out more Link material. That still works. Bottom line, this card's crazy. It's E-Telly. It's searchable off of a Link 1. I'm kind of blown away by this. This really just says to me, wow, they are pushing Sunavalon hard. This deck may be legit after this, guys. I don't really know entirely just yet, but I definitely want to find out because I've already been actually fairly recently doing the Rika stuff. I've also looked at Sunavalon, seeing if they work together. They're okay. This card might actually help because this has no restriction that locks you out of other plant archetypes, Arrow Mages, Rikas, anything like that. It doesn't lock you out of any of that stuff. It just locks you into plants from the extra deck. Not a problem at all. So, cool. This is insane. I'm really into it. But I'm just one dude giving my opinions here. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on this card. Dang. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't. You want to stay updated on all Bursts of Destiny reveals. Still have like 50 plus cards to get revealed in the next 2 weeks. Very excited on that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.